What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Here on a Thursday, working on a honey-do list, pulling out all the fall decorations because it is that time of year, and I'm extremely sad because I'm going to miss summer. I like my t-shirts, flip-flops, shorts. I like it to be 90 degrees and hot. These cool mornings, they're just not my jam. So with that said, being sad today, I need to pour something special. So as you can see back here, I have some of my favorites on this shelf right here. I call this my banger shelf because it has my favorite bottles on it. So today, being sad, thinking about fall, cold weather, I need something good. So let's go with Augusta Buckners 13 year Hazmat edition, coming in at 140.9 proof. I was able to pick this up from the distillery probably 2 months ago. When I opened it, it was okay. The nose was great. Didn't need to open up a little bit. These are from the distillery for about $210 to $220 out the door. So do some things a little different here. We're gonna pour some in a Glen, and I'm gonna try this nice little wooden cup that was a Christmas present from my good buddy Eddie, one of the guys from the Barrel Kings. I have not used it in this. I want to see if there's a difference in the taste profile. How's everybody doing today? Anybody else sad about fall coming and summer going away? The only good thing about fall is there's football, Friday night lights, college football, and NFL. So, also sad because my fantasy team is 0-1 and everyone just failed to show up, from quarterbacks to running backs to receivers. No one showed up to play in my lineup. Back to bourbon though, let's talk about it. Buckners 13. Buckners is coming out with amazing bottles. They're not producing their own, so it is sourced. Mashville would suggest probably Barton, but they won't tell you. On the nose, a little bit of ethanol there, a lot of chocolate, a lot of toffee, a lot of rich toffee notes. Just very mellow, just sweet toffee, like a Heath toffee bar. If everybody remembers the Heath bars or Heath Blizzard from Dairy Queen, now those are banging. So they have an 8-year, they have a 10-year, 13-year, 15-year, and possibly even a 17-year. I think sometimes some of the earlier barrels were buff turkey. Everyone knows that term that's out there in the whiskey world. Some go for it, some don't. So that's where we are on Buckners. Let's see what the nose is like in the Glen. We'll swirl it. Legs are thick. They go down the glass sort of fast, even though they're kind of thick, and it coats very well. Ooh, some cherry on that one. Some bright fruit, red fruit. Yeah, a lot of bright fruit there, a lot of red something. Let's find out what it's about. This is Hazmat. This is the first drink of the day. Could be a little warm. A lot of red fruit. A lot of caramel. And a whole lot of heat on the back end, which for me is not bad. I love a lot of heat. I love a high proof. That first pour, she's toasty. She's warm. But she's definitely good on a cool day, on a cool morning or a cool night by the fire. This is definitely one you'd want to have. All right, let's try it in the wood. I think it's leaking through the bottom. That's not a good sign if it's leaking already. And no nose in this thing at all. This thing picks up a lot of the char. It's very dark, very charred inside. Takes away a lot of the flavor right there. All I'm getting is oak now. So I'm not getting any of that caramel, any of the vanilla, any of the toffee, any of the mixture of just the wonderful flavors that you pick up out of the Glen. Yeah, that's it. That's much better there. Everything marries well together. Well-rounded. It's not rough around the edges. It's smooth. It's warm. It's inviting. It does drink like a 140. It drinks every bit of 140. It's still opening up a lot, I think. But it's in my wheelhouse. Great flavors. Great on the tongue. Great on the finish. Makes you want to go back. There's absolutely nothing bad about this bottle. If it's a little hot for you, tone it down. A few drops of water, maybe a big old ice cube. Maybe bring out some more flavors for you. But I love what Buckners. I love what they have. I love the distillery. Go by, visit it, sit at the bar, get a flight. It's very cheap for a flight of, I think it was a 10, 13, and 15 year. Nice pour. Talk to the bartender. Get a slushie at the end before you leave. If you take your wife or girlfriend, get them a slushie because those are killer. And then you go right down the street in the little town. There's a burger joint. Go ahead and get a burger and appetizer. Enjoy. Let me know what you think, guys, and I'll see you on the next one. Barrel King out.